In today's video, we are going to see how we can automatically generate the student results in the Google Drive. We will be using the Google Sheets and the Google Docs, and we will be merging them together in a manner which is much similar like mail merging, and we will be generating the students' results in the PDF format automatically. Let's see how we can do that. We can create automatically the result sheet for students in the Google Drive in almost the similar manner that we use in Microsoft Word and Excel with the mail merge feature. Let's have a closer look how we can do that. To start, you must have two basic things ready with you. One is the sheet, the Google Sheet, in which you have got the marks for your students. And how do we create this Google Sheet automatically? I have explained it very in detail how you can have this automatically by using a Google form and sharing with the teachers, and then converting the responses into the sheet form here. So this is how you get the final result. If you haven't watched that video, I'll highly recommend to go and watch that video first. So the whole process, you should know how you can make it almost all automatically. If you haven't seen it, I'll be linking its video up here on the I button, and also I'll leave this link in the description box below. In addition to the result sheets, you need to have a document, the Google Doc, a symbol at whatever way you want to share your results with the students. So there should be a document ready for you here. You can even create it in a Microsoft Word and then upload it in the Google Drive. It's okay. So as my basic two documents are ready, I'll be going and working on them a little. I have to make a little changes and adjustments, and then in these, then I'll be ready for doing that mail merge thing here, so that my students' results should be automatically ready and ready to go as PDF format. The first change I need to make is in my Google Sheets. I can see here that I have got the names of my students as the column headers, and I'm having the subjects here as the row headers. I don't want it like this. I have to have my students as the columns here, and the subjects should be going up here as a row headers. So this is the way I want to have my data organized in order to merge it with my result. So what I need to do here, first thing, I'll be hiding or removing this column. I don't need the timestamp. Also, I don't need the subjects, the teacher's name, so I can even delete for the time being, or I can hide them. Then next thing I need to do is I'm going to select from here up till the end last column and down here, so my all students records are selected, and I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to select copy. Next, I'm going to create another sheet, and I'm going to paste it in a special format where I will be transforming the row headers to column headers, and the column headers will be shifted to the row heads, and the whole of the data will be transformed in this in the similar manner. This process is called transposing. So in order to do that, I'll be pasting it in another sheet. So I'll press on the plus icon button here. So this will add another sheet here. Now going in that sheet, in the first cell, I'll be clicking, I'll right click, and I won't paste the result here. I'll go to paste special, and down here I can select an option transposed. That means it will transform whole data. It will shift the whole data in the way that my column headers will become the row headings, and the row headings will become the column headings, and the data inside will be shifted accordingly. I am not afraid of any mishappening in this way. So I'm going to press transposed. Now as you can see here, I have got the subjects as my headers. Still I have got the teacher's name. I'm going, because for this process I don't need it, so I'll be removing that row from here, because all I need is the subjects, the marks, and the names of the students here. And you can see here now the names of students have become as the row headers. So in order to double check that have I is there any problem in the marks by while transposing it, so I'll be checking any student's number from here. Let's say I can check English of this student, and I'll check from here if it's okay. Let's double check from here. English, let's find that student here, and English is this column, and let's find yeah, it's all correct. So I'm sure that the transposed result is accurate and exact. This is what I need to modify in the Google Sheets. Next, I need to make a little modification in my docs also, because I want to specify what to enter here. For example, I'll be writing the name of the teacher here. For example, I'll be writing here Miss Homa, and even if I want, I can make it underline. I'll select it and I'll press from here underline. Then I can write my grade like here, and again I can underline here like this. You can press from here button, or you can press it's coming here. You can create the shortcut key Control and U. This is why this is how I have created here underlining. Now then you need to fill in the field names here. In Microsoft Word, they are called field names. Here they are called tags. And what do we exactly mean by tags? These are the headers of the rows or the columns. Mostly it's this headers of the rows here. The headers of the columns that show what we are expected to enter here. So I'll be making a little change here, because now it's showing the whole names of the students. So I'll be writing here names. So now my column header has names here. So I'll be entering here student's name. I want my student's name to appear here. So what I'll be doing, I'll be entering a tag here called student name, and there is a special format to enter the tags. I'll be entering the same name or something similar to that should be that would help me to remind. It's not must that you should be entering exactly the same, but it's always advisable to enter the tags that will help you to identify what you're going to enter here. So in order to enter the tags, you need to enter the symbols. I have to turn it to my other language. So in order to, no, not this one, you have to the greater 2 sign, and then you have to end it with the, oh sorry, you have to end it with the smaller 2 sign. In between them you have to enter. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to enter here names, or I can write student name. It's up to me. It's because it's just for my use. Finally it's going to enter whatever I specify. So student name, and I'm going to format it the way I like it. I like it to be underlined, so I'll be selecting it and underlining it. Next, I'm going to do the same, that I'm going to enter the tags for each in front of each subject like this. Because I'm doing the tags this symbols first, because I have some problem with my keyboard and I have to shift the language. That's why if it's easy for you without changing the language, so go ahead and enter the inside text with the symbols. So I'll be writing here English, here I'll be writing science, then I'll write here math. This is just for me to help me understand. I can write the abbreviations also. So Arabic, then I can write the short form Islam. Oops. Islam. Okay. Now here French. Now finally I have got computer here. Okay. Once I have done that, I'll double check again that I have entered the correct ones in front of each. English goes with English, science, math, social studies, Arabic, Islamiyat, French, computer. Now I'm done. I have done the basic changes I wanted to do in my the Google Docs and my Google Sheets. Now I can start my mail merging process. And how do we do that? We go to the Google Sheets. Now to begin the merging process, we need to have an extension So I'll be going to the extension. I'll give you a closer view here, extension. So you have to go to add-ons and get add-ons. Here you have to get an add-on. Its name is Autocrat. So you're going to press here and we have to type here Autocrat. Here we go. This is the tool that we are going to use for our the mail merging process. In my system, it's already installed in my Google Drive, so I'm not going to install from here. It's already installed and I can see it here. So if you haven't got installed it in your Google Drive, you can go and start the whole process of installing. It won't take more than 1 to 2 minutes. So I've got here already Autocrat, so I'll be launching that. So this is the extension that's going to handle all of my merging processes, and it will merge the results from the result sheet into the from this Excel sort of sheet into the student result sheet individually, and I can save it as a document, as a PDF. It's up to me. So I'm going to start a new job from here. I'm going to press this. Next, I need to give it a name. So I'm going to name it, let's see, quiz 1 term 2 reports, or I can call it, I'll say it result sheets. Okay, I'm going to call that. Next, I'm going to press next button, and I have to give them a template in which they are going to merge the data from this in that sheet. So this is that sheet I have already shown you, the doc sheet, or you can create in the Microsoft Word. So I'll be I can click from here from Drive. So it's going to show me where exactly is my template I want to have it. So this is the quiz 1 term 2 result sheet, so I'm okay with that. Then I'm going to press next. Here it's going to ask me that there are tags in my result sheet and what exactly I want to enter in that place. So before I'll go do that, I have to make sure that it has selected the correct result, the sheet from the Excel or this Google Sheets document. Right now it has got this form responses. I don't want it to have these results from this sheet. I want it to have the data from sheet 1. So I'll be changing this sheet 1. I want that the results, the marks, the scores should be entered from this sheet. And it says the row 1 is the header row. Yes, my row 1 is the header row, and the first data row is the row number 10, so that's correct. I'll go now adding the tags. That means what exactly I do want to enter here, where I have entered the tag student name in my result sheet. So it shows it maps to, I'm going to select click here. So it's going to give me all the row headers from here, from this sheet. So I'll select that here. I want the names to appear. Then in the English tag, I want the marks for English to appear. So I'm going to select here English. Similarly, I'll go on doing the same with the other subject. Science, I'll select science. For math, I'll select from here math, because I want the math marks to be appearing here. In SS, I'll be selecting social studies. Then Arabic. Here I'll be selecting Arabic. Islamiyat goes with Islamiyat, like this. And French, here. Computer goes to computer. Here we go. Now once I've done with the tags, I'll double check once again with math, and because if something goes wrong here, it might create a problem in all of your result sheets. So make sure you double check it, check the sheet very well, check everything very well, then you can proceed to the next. Okay, finally it wants that it will be creating the resulting documents with some specific name. You can give it a name. For example, you can name it result sheet quiz 1 term 2. In this way, every result sheet will be appearing with the same name, with maybe another extension. I prefer to save it by the names of my students, because this way it's very easy for me to find in the result for exact student. So I'll be adding the tag here instead. So I'll paste the tag again here. and I'll write here the name of the tag. It was names, student names, yeah, student, or you can write, because here I can see its name in the header row. It has names here, so I'll be writing here names. I'll make sure to copy it exactly the same way it's given over here in the Excel sheet, the column header. That means it will be saving by the names of students, and I do not want the format to be Google Docs. I want it to be PDF. So this multiple output, it's okay for me. I'll go and it will do all together to convert all the result sheets in one go, and it will be saving in the same Google Drive. So I'll go next, press next. I have to define which drive do I want to save it. So I can press here, from here, choose folder. I have already created a folder in the same folder here, mail merging results. I have created here student results. So I'll select and define this. This is the place where I want my results to be saved. So here, and I'm going to select this only. And I'm going to press select, and then it's selected, and I'll go next. Let me check here. Go into all the merged documents will go into these folders. Okay, fine. So inside this it will go here. Next, I'm okay with this, and the next is things I'm not going to bother with these. I'll just press simply next, next. And I want to, we do have an option that we can share directly with the students if we are giving them the emails with them, but right now I don't want that. I want to just check it myself before I could share with the students. So I will press no here, and I'll go with the next, and that's it. Now I'll save it. It's saving the whole process. Once it's saved, there will be a this is the button that triggers it. Once I press that, it will start merging the result sheet, the sheet with the scores, and the result student individual student result sheet is starting. It will be starting filling the marks from the Excel sheet or the Google sheet into the result sheet for the students I have created. So I'm going to press here, go. So see, you can start, see here, started. It's running job quiz 1 term 2 results, 16 rows to be merged because I've got 16 students in my class. Now here I can see it has started merging the results, and it is showing and it has created some extra columns showing where the merge results are being saved. Already we know that we had defined the place in the folder here, the destination folder, to save the students results. So once it has started merging, we can go into this folder and check ourselves. Now you can see that each student's name, each result is saved by the name of student, because we had defined the names tag in the save as the name the name of the file to be saved with the names of student. I can now start double checking them right now. Here I can open it, and I can see that every student's name has completely filled in correctly. I can see the grades and everything, and I can proceed to the next one, and here I can check each and every student's marks. And it's a good idea to again double check at this stage before finally sending the results to the students. Now here you can see it has in just a few minutes it has merged all the scores, student scores, in an individual sheets. Now these PDFs are saved individually by the name of students. I can easily share them from here. I can download them and send it in their emails. I can share it anywhere we like. For example, if you want to download them, you can even download each and every one of them, and if you want to share them on WhatsApp, you can share it from there, or you can have many other options from here to share. So this is how we do the merging of the results automatically in the Google Docs. So this way, once you start the process of collecting the results from teachers using Google Forms, it will automatically you can convert them into the Google Sheets. And once all the data is collected in the Google Sheets, it can be converted into individual student results. And this is how it can, the whole process becomes very easy and automatic.